This article is precisely why I wanted to read or subscribe to magazines, like instantaneously. First article I saw on the index piqued my attention. It is entitled, "Canada is Killing Itself." And this is about how medical assistance in dying, MAID, is becoming the leading cause of death in Canada. And I'm going to read this one excerpt that actually brought me to tears today. And then that's it. I'm not going to talk anymore about the Atlantic unless something else piques my interest. On December 13, 2018, Usamani arrived at the woman's home in the town of Como, British Columbia. He was joined by a more senior physician who would supervise the procedure and a nurse who would start the intravenous line. The patient lay in a hospital bed, her sister next to her, holding her hand. Usamani asked her a final time if she was sure. She said she was. He administered 10 milligrams of midazolam, a fast-acting sedative, then 40 milligrams of lidocaine to numb the vein in preparation for the 1,000 milligrams of propofol, which would induce a deep coma. Finally, he injected 200 milligrams of paralytic agent called rocorininum, which would bring an end to breathing, ultimately causing the heart to stop. Usamani drew his stethoscope to the woman's chest and listened. To his quiet alarm, he could hear the heart still beating. In fact, as the seconds passed, it seemed to be quickening. He glanced at his supervisor. Where had he messed up? But as soon as they locked eyes, he understood. He was listening to his own heartbeat. What? That's investigative journalism, right? But anyways, y'all, I'm learning about how people more and more each day are choosing to go the MAID route in dying these days. And sooner or later, Parliament in Canada is going to ultimately decide that this can only be used for people with mental illness. And then there's even a portion in the article where they talk about making it more normal for children to understand that this is the way that their parents want to die. They're talking about things like having a pajama party at a funeral home, painting a coffin in a schoolyard, and just helping children understand the process of MAID and why their parent might choose this type of way to leave the world. So I think the Atlantic has a new subscriber. Okay, I'm gonna just like finish out the day reading this, and then I'll make a decision probably by next week. I don't know, but yeah.